welcome to this latest edition of Country Cottages with Caravans. Please note that this film was made after the restrictions were in place. So here we are, we find ourselves this morning in beautiful Cornwall. Despite the restrictions, we've managed to find our way past the roadblocks and we've found ourselves in a little hamlet of Gunwen, which is on the outskirts of Bodmin. As you can see here, the owners have got a nice cottage which they've renovated and looked after over a period of time. They've also got a parking space, and there you can see pretty well the usual Volvo which you would expect to find in this sort of domain. So as we start to look around, we can look up the lane, and first of all, it's just worth saying that although the owners would normally keep their caravan in their parking spot here, because of the restrictions, they've decided to move the caravan up into their field, and you'll see a little bit more of that a bit later. But this was the entrance which had to be negotiated, and as you can see, fairly tight. Thank goodness for a good motor mover. So as we move back along, looking in the other direction, we have the chapel here at Gunwen, and we then start to go into the property, and we can see there that the owners have added fairly recently a new garden room to their property, which those of you who've watched this series before probably won't have seen this. This was added a couple of years ago now, and it has certainly enhanced the property, and the garden, which you can see now, has changed from what it was previously, and we now have a lovely set of steps leading up to the stable block, and also a raised area here for sitting. Also what we have here, this is the owner just coming into sight, who's allowed us to come here today. We also have a very nice jacuzzi which is completely secluded, and this is obviously enjoyed by the owners and their guests on occasions. So moving in now into the garden room, it's a lovely sunny position as you can see here, and overlooking the garden as you would expect, and we just follow the owner through now into the kitchen. Now it's rather unfortunate that the kitchen is in the middle of being renovated. Now this has obviously been put on stop at the moment, and some of the kitchen units have already been removed, but you can see that at least they're managing to carry on at the moment, and the local electrician has been in and already installed the new downlights for the ceiling, which really give a lovely appearance. The holes in the wall will need to be filled in, but this is just for a matter of time. So as we move back outside now, we're going to take the opportunity to go up through the garden, up the new steps which you saw earlier, and then we will go into the field area where the owners have moved their caravan through. So the hot tub there just on the left hand side, as we said before, and we're going up the steps now. Just going to do a little pan round to show you the garden room, which is down here, and how the garden has been changed from last time we were on series 1 of CCC, which is of course Country Cottages with a Caravan. So that really enhances that, and so we move up through the stables, and those of you who are regular viewers will have seen pictures in the past probably of this being quite snowbound, this area. It can accumulate a lot of snow in the winter, but obviously on a day like this, no such problem at all. We go past the trailer and then out into the field. And this is when we start to move up First of all, we're going to look down. This is where the caravan had to be moved up from, and you can see quite a slope. Little bit difficult, but again, luckily with the motor mover. And this is the owner's field. And then just as we go around the corner here, we have the caravan in its new position. Now this is the first time that the caravan has been moved up here, the owners tell us, because of the difficult access. And of course they're unable to use it at the moment because of the restrictions, but luckily obviously no such problem of using this when it is technically in your garden. So as we work our way up through, you can see the owner has cut a path up through to make it a little easier for everybody. And then as we just have a quick look at the front of the caravan, you'll notice that there's a little sign here which is quite unusual. This goes with the owners to quite a few places. Not quite sure where it came from, but no doubt there's some story behind it. And then we're looking around. This is our neighbours, and then going around to have a look at the view that we've got from up here of Helm Tor. And then we just have a quick look around the caravan. First of all, this is the Coachman 575 VIP, purchased last year. Very much enjoyed. We understand last year in France and other sites around the UK. But of course, like everybody else, we're on a lockdown at the moment. And so just coming along the side here and round towards where the bathroom is. And then we'll just finish up pretty well by going inside the caravan, and they've got the fly screen across today, so we'll open that up and we can go in. Now, those of you who are familiar with caravans will no doubt be quite okay with this general arrangement that we have here of the saloon area at the front and lovely windows. And the one thing about the Coachman, of course, is the rather large window that it has in the top to look out of. Coming round to the normal sink area, and here we've got a good selection of cupboards and a nice cooker. And moving back into the caravan, we then go past the fixed double bed, which is an island bed, which is common nowadays with a lot of these caravans, and into the bathroom area, and a very nice bathroom here with mirror and shower and everything that you can really want for your time away. And so we just come round, and oh, the family dog has come up to say hello. Hello Hattie, how are you? Being a good dog? Jolly good. Just having a quick look in the fridge. And so we make our way back out of the caravan again now, and we're just going to finish up really by just having another look at this beautiful view that we've got in Cornwall today. Hope you've enjoyed this short video, and you're going to join us again next time when I understand we're going to be in Cheshire. Okay, bye bye.